complaining. My parents are only going to be here for the afternoon, and then they're taking Aunt Thelma for a drive up the coast.
Aunt Thelma? Girl, that woman is the devil. Last time she was here, she burned me with her cigar.
Oh, dear, honey, that was an accident.
Oh, yeah? Then why'd she say, hold still, I'ma burn you with my cigar?
I swear, every time I see you, you've grown another 1/8 of an inch.
You know, that's funny. Your daughter said the same thing.
Mom, where's Thelma?
Oh, she's coming up the walk. We thought we'd run ahead and have lunch.
Where's my favorite ashtray? Oh, there you are, Daryl.
Ow! What'd you do that for?
If you could afford a full-size car, then I could pack my foot-soaking tub.
That's a Fleetwood.
Yeah? Well, I left something in it for you.
That is just nasty.
Aunt Thelma, would you like some tea, honey?
Fill her up full of liquids and then put her back in the car with your father. Good one, Bonnie.
Bad chance. I am not riding another mile with Ray Charles here. That man's got a blind spot that's 3 lanes wide.
Daddy, Aunt Thelma isn't staying, is she? Daddy?
What? They can't leave her here. This ain't no toxic dump.
It is now. Hi, Thelma. Did you bring us anything?
Oh, begging kids.
Whiskey, thanks.
Now, get out. Get out now.
Aunt Thelma, you know, this is a surprise. I guess I'm not quite sure what to do.
Well, you could be making my bed up if you had the sense that God gave a duck. And that dwarf of a husband of yours could be making me a head cheese sandwich.
You know, I may be short, but at least my spine is straight.
Figure skating.
Thelma, come on now. Haven't you seen enough skating? I mean, weren't you there when they invented ice?
Now, let's get one thing straight, Webster. I am 91 years old, and I will not compromise, negotiate, or miss anything on CBS.
I hear where you're coming from, but let me let you know this. That if you don't give me that remote, I'm gonna break your brittle old fingers like a couple of Twix bars. Give me that remote.
Brush your teeth, so spit them out. Uh-oh, she looks mad. Either that or we're having a staring contest. Michael, remember that iguana we forgot to feed? Oh my God, she's dead.
Here you go, Thelma. Malt in a tall can just like you like it. So, no more ball jokes, okay? Cause see, if I'm ever arrested, I want Perry Mason or one of them guys from LA Law to represent me. This Matlock, he makes everybody else do the work. Man, some good popcorn. No, I'm sorry, I'm talking through your story. I bet you $5 he's guilty. You know, you don't talk that much when you know I'm right, do you, Thelma?
Matlock, come on, Sap. The Lakers are playing. Give me that. Man, you got a death grip on this thing. Give it up. You ain't scaring nobody with that cold stare.
Daryl, stop it!
She started it.
Oh, the kids think she's dead. Oh, she is dead.
That means that the killer could still be in this very room.
Nobody killed her, Mill Sap.
Sap, I touched the dead woman. And not with a stick like that old lady we found in the creek that time.
Well, the hotel can't find Mom and Dad. They think they're playing golf.
Well, how hard can it be to find two black people on a golf course?
Yeah, I'm afraid you're just gonna have to start making these funeral arrangements yourself.
Me? You touched her last.
just can't believe she's gone.
Well, denial is the first stage in the grieving process. Then there's anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
You know, I must be going through them in reverse order, because I'm pretty cool with it.
Yeah, I remember when my Nana died. Oh, I loved her. You know, my old man walks me up to the half-open casket, and he says, "You see, son, she ain't dead. She's just sleeping." And I said, "Well, what about the other half of her that the wolves ate?" Yeah, old Daddy didn't have an answer for that one.
Mom, can Michael and I sleep in the garage tonight?
Why?
Where have you been? This is the house of death.
Yeah, it just occurred to me, this is the house of death, man. You're gonna have a hard time trying to sell this place.
I'm not selling sap.
Oh, so you gonna keep living here? Okay.
Does everybody have to die?
Oh, so my babies are shook up, huh?
Yeah, we never knew anyone who died before.
I know it's tough, but you know, Aunt Thelma lived a long time. There are some who say she lived too long. That's why she deserves a really long, long rest.
But we didn't even get to say goodbye.
Well, you get a chance to say goodbye at the wake.
What's that?
Honey, that's how we celebrate the dead.
Sounds like voodoo to me. We don't have to kill a chicken, do we?
Now, son, what your mama's family does in their spare time is none of our business. Come on, Daddy wouldn't let nothing happen to you. It's gonna be fine.
But this place is kind of creepy. Don't worry, Sydney. We're safe as long as the sun's still up. Daddy, why are we here?
Well, young Sally thinks that being part of all the funeral arrangements will help you get over your fears.
We don't have to dig the hole, do we?
No, son. If worse comes to worse, we'll just make your mama do it.
I don't know. Nail it on, then come over the tack. Good afternoon. I'm Arthur Leeks.
Hi, I'm Dale Hughleys, and these are my children. It's their first time.
I see. Well, I bet you kids are wondering what we do here. Have you ever dissected a frog?
Kids, wait for Daddy in the lobby, and feel free to eat up all that hard candy.
I don't think it's candy. I think it's eyeballs. Cold, hard eyeballs.
Daryl, I can't believe she died in your house. How did you do it? I tried undercooking some pork once. It went right through it, just like a goose.
Mr. Leeks, this is my father-in-law, James Williams, and I am so glad he's here, because I forgot my checkbook.
Excellent. Shall we get started then? For $5,000.
Hold it right there.
For $3,000. For $1,000?
I am not paying $1,000 to bury somebody I didn't even like.
I heard that. James, in fact, you better not die in my house. Otherwise, I have to plant you in a Maxwell House coffee can.
Well, I'm afraid for the kind of money you want to pay, we're limited to our economy plan.
Economy, that's the word I was waiting for.
Fortunately, it can be dressed up with our deluxe floral package.
Deluxe?
Premium? Basic?
Bingo.
James, why don't you just throw some daisy seeds in her blouse? That way she can grow her own.
I like that. She'd be kind of like a chia pet.
Wake in the house. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Here's to you, Aunt Thelma.
And this is to my dead homies. Take it to the head.
I have got shoe boxes built better than that.
I swear I can read where they painted over Frigidaire.
Just can't understand how James could be so cheap. I know Thelma turned him into the IRS, punched him in the stomach in front of his army buddies, but still, she's family.
Ritz crackers? Who we burying, Princess Di?
Dad, people are saying this is the cheapest wake they've ever been to.
Michael, this is your first wake. Believe me, this is top notch.
Yeah, Michael, when your Uncle Bep died, all he got was a last cigarette and a head start.
My mother is in there about to have a stroke. Now, will you get up there and say something before you have to pay for 2 of these things?
Okay, baby, I got it. Everybody, gather around. Come on, gather around. We are here tonight to say goodbye to Thelma. And for those of you who knew her, all I can say is let the healing begin.
Daddy, we want to give up Thelma something.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll send it to heaven. I'm sure they'll forward it to her actual address.
We want to put her spit can in the casket.
Well, I was going to use it to hold up a bank, but James, come on, help me open up the casket.
Good. I just remembered I owe a punch in the stomach.
Oh, my God. That's not Aunt Thelma.
That's Lily Simmons.
Daddy, where's Aunt Thelma?
Oh, no, but somewhere there's a white family having a group heart attack.
How could you lose a body?
Honey, I didn't lose the body. For all we know, that was Aunt Thelma. You know, she always wanted to be a white woman.
Not a dead white woman.
Mom, Michael's having nightmares. Me? You're the one reading John 3:16 and blasting gospel music.
This has been a really hard few days for you. I wish there was a way Mommy or Daddy could make it better for you.
Oh, not that way. I mean, me and your mama shook up, too. We were just about to comfort each other.
It's okay, kids. You can stay.
Dad, you said the reason we have funerals is so that we can say goodbye.
I know I said that, baby, but actually, the body is just a shell. You don't say goodbye to the body, you say goodbye to the soul. And we can do that from right here. Goodbye, soul. So long. Okay. I will go find Aunt Thelma's body first thing in the morning.
Thanks, Dad, because I'm not sleeping in my bed until you do.
All right, but Michael, remember, this is not a waterbed, and I want to keep it that way. Thelma? Thelma, you in there?
Stop it! The funeral director's still in the back searching for Thelma.
I'll tell you what, that is the last time I pick a funeral parlor out of the penny saver.
Hey, guys. Service for Lily Simmons. Ain't that the woman we got?
Hey.
Oh, Aunt Thelma must be in this casket.
Either that or they got John rockers.
How y'all doing? Why, you must be our maid, Mrs. Johnson's boys. I hope you brought one of Asakatumi cakes.
I don't understand why people have to die in the first place, Mom.
Well, honey, you know, if people lived forever, there would be no place to sit.
You know, kids, maybe it would be helpful if we talked about the drawings I had you make. Now, Michael, what is that?
Well, this is Aunt Thelma, and this is God. And this is God mad because Aunt Thelma spit in his hat. God doesn't wear a hat, stupid. How do you know? I'll tell you what he doesn't have. Flames coming out of his butt like on your picture. Those are wings. Well, they're too low and they're on fire. No, they are. Yes, they are.
All right, kids, come on. Hey, Sally, what are you drawing over there?
Oh, nothing. I'm just playing a little hangman.
Right, somebody go up there and grab Thelma and let's go. Daryl.
What? I just can't steal her. Did you see all those pickup trucks outside? Feel like we walked on the set of Hee Haw.
Well, why don't y'all take a seat and we'll have a few things to say about Miss Lily here. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of this fine old daughter of the South.
Well, in this case, fine old daughter of South Central.
She lived a long and accomplished life and survived many changes.
You can say that again. From Negro to colored to black to African American.
You forgot the big one. But don't worry, they open that casket in here, that's the one they'll be shouting.
And since Lily was such a champion of the cause of literacy among the underclass, who better to read this poem than one of the Johnson boys?
It's our chance to take a look. Come on.
All right, but after this, I'm drinking out of the water fountain. Sorry, Thelma, even I know you deserve better than this.
Oh, how I miss those cotton fields of home.
The air filled with songs only a happy field hands have known. Good Lord.
Read on, Brothers Johnson. And as each day my South gets blacker. Oh, how I mourn the passing of this butt-faced cracker.
Well, you know, Miss Lily, I think this is as good a time as any for a little music. Cousin Tucker, take us home.
Oh, no, you're not gonna play Dixie over this woman's casket?
But it was her favorite song.
Oh, I seriously doubt that. But hey, let's ask her. Oh, my God, it's Sally Hemings. Daddy!
Oh, I am so proud of you two. I mean, you really put together a nice service.
I did, didn't I?
I wrote the check.
Hey, anyone can write a check. I made this party happen. I brought the woman here to die.
Honestly.
Daddy, I'm glad we finally get to say goodbye to Aunt Thelma the right way.
Oh, yeah, me too, honey. Hey, where's your brother?
He's out on the porch. I think he's still scared.
Oh, honey, he doesn't have to be scared. She's not going anywhere. I weighted her down with bricks this time. Hey, Miguel. What are you doing out here?
Nothing.
Well, I got Aunt Thelma's body back, so I fixed things, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. What is on your mind, son?
You and Mom. I don't want you to go away.
Go away. I, Michael Hughleys, promise to get better grades, take out the trash, and never cause you and Mom any trouble. Son, what is this about?
I'll do all that stuff if you and Mom promise never to die.
Oh, son. Well, why didn't you put never bother me while I'm watching TV? That's not on here. Look, son, me and your mom are going to be around for a very long time. And the thing you got to realize is that nobody ever really dies. As long as their memories live in your heart, they live forever.
Really?
Yeah. And just think of the memories we got already. And we are just getting started.
Thanks, Dad. That's a lot better than making us wave at the ceiling.
So, you okay? Good. Now, I gotta find somebody to say something nice about your Aunt Thelma.
Me and Sydney can do it. We remember some stuff about her.
Okay. But just don't mention the time she shot that dog. That's a real mood killer.
They say you should always speak kindly of the dead. So in parting, let me just say this about Thelma. The woman always had the decency to crack a window.
Wait a minute, everybody. My kids had something they'd like to say. It's all right.
I didn't really know Aunt Thelma that well, but I knew she liked me. She liked Sydney, too. Probably me a little bit better. One time I asked her why she never smiled. Then she swore like Daddy did when he burned his hand on that waffle iron. And then she had a few more drinks and told us about a boyfriend she had when she was young. He went to the war and didn't come back. Whenever she looked at Sydney and me, she thought of the kids they never had together. And we think when she saw families being happy, it made her feel bad.
Guess we didn't really know the old girl.
You know, that explains so much.
So we're gonna give her some effort and to take with her. Because wherever she is, we hope she's finally happy. And we want her to be able to smile.
Well, Daryl, what do you think now?
I think I'm gonna have to go back to that funeral home and get the old bride's teeth.
So old Tony Soprano seeing his shrink again, huh?
Yeah. And his sister's no good. Hey, man, is it me or is everybody in this show getting fat?
Check out the love handles on that heroin addict.
Hey, Miss Fitch. Miss Fitch?
Uh-oh, Daryl. Looks like you did it again.
Works every time.